friend, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today is my third update for Throwback 30, a PANtastic Ladies collaboration where 30 different PANtastic Ladies projects are voted on and you get to sample a whole bunch. This is a rolling 5-item project. My goal, of course, is to hit every single prompt this year, as is my goal with every project essentially. And this time I have 3 rollouts, which is totally appropriate for the third update. So without further ado, I'm going to go from the item that's been here the longest, so since the intro, we're going to go through everything, we're going to roll in some new stuff, and make some plans for next month. So without further ado, let's dive in. So for St. Pan last year, so this project began in July, so I decided to go for the prompt of summer, because it was summer at the time. So I had rolled in this setting spray that the name is gone. I will put it up on the screen. It is a coconut scented, and we got coconuts all over the packaging. Ignore the super broken packaging, super fun. So this item I have finished, so start the project, and then last month I was all the way down here, and it is as empty as I can get this. With 24 uses since the last update, bringing me to 81 uses since this point here, so maximum 90 uses on this bottle. This is another setting spray I have worked out of my collection. For So 2000s, I picked the prompt for a discontinued item, so I went in with my Ciate London. This is the Watermelon Burst setting powder. It's a pressed setting powder, and I am wearing this item and the next one today. You're seeing where I was on this one last month. I have just been using this as my everyday powder, kind of setting under eyes here a little bit. Now, I'm wondering if I'm missing tallies on my concealer, but anyway, whatever. What I've tallied for the powder is 34 uses, bringing me to 91 uses in the project, and I am so close to hitting that pan there. Have I hit that pan? I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm close to hitting pan. I don't think I've hit it quite yet, just there in the middle. But you can see it. It's like this impression, that little square there underneath of it. So that is really exciting because powders take me forever. I do prefer pressed powders to loose powders just because they're not as messy, but we're making progress. The goal for that one, that's going to be in until like the December update. I'll roll it out at that point and bring something else in, but just so I can get some use on it for a couple of months. All right, for 50 Shades of Green, I had rolled in my Physicians Formula Butter Glow Concealer in the shade Fair to Light. And of course, we do have some green on the packaging. My goal is to finish this concealer. And as you can see, I have gotten a bit more use on that top component there. This I cannot mark, but yeah, we're definitely moving, and it's getting kind of dirty actually with the packaging. I don't think you're going to see much progress at all. Yeah, I don't really even see the scrape marks, a little bit, but I think my tracking is off. It should be the same as the powder, but what I tracked was 31 uses, bringing me to 88. You know what, honestly, that could be accurate because I have been using my e.l.f. concealer sometimes, but anyway, we're making progress on that one. It's going to be in for still quite a while. For Turn and Burn, so something you can get through quickly, the Reversa 10% Niacinamide Concentrate, 3 milliliters, started that black line there. This still takes me a while to work my way through, but it is done, and I've worked another sample serum out of my collection, so turned that around real quick. And speaking of turning things around really quick, I also rolled in this Givenchy, this name for the EDP. Not even going to attempt it. This was rolled in for that 70s pan, and I just really want to get more perfume samples worked out and get them out and make progress. I think I got maybe like 1 use on this one. This was basically empty, maybe 2, but not much at all in terms of usage. So that was my final item currently on the project and the final empty. Which brings us to the point where I get to randomize, because that's how I like to do it, randomize 3 new prompts and 3 new projects. So we're going to have that wheel spinning, and I get to roll in 3 new items. 2 of them I think I should get through fairly quickly. I'm hoping I can get through 2 of these for the next month. The other one's going to take probably a couple months to do. So what are we starting off with? So the first project that I rolled in is the Disney Princess Project Pan. This is a project I did on my own before starting my YouTube channel, and this one essentially, you have a whole bunch of Disney princesses. Each Disney princess has 2 colors associated, so essentially it's a slightly Disney princess theme, slightly based on the color. So I decided this time I want to go for Rapunzel, who has colors of purple and lavender. So what I decided, I use this kind of item all the time, but I've never rolled it into a project. But I would like to roll it in to track it, just to kind of see how long it takes me to work through this kind of item. But also, the scent is not my favorite, so this will help ensure that I don't just push this on the back burner and go for something I like better. So this is a hand exfoliant, essentially. So I use this one every day in the shower, just on my hands. This is the Mary Kay Satin Hands. This is the Satin Smoothie Refining Shea Scrub in Citrus Lilac. And as we've discovered with Mary Kay hand creams, that first word really just an adjective, essentially, but yeah, really doesn't have much in here. And this is just a floral scent, and I am not a big fan of it, but it is lavender colored, so it's perfect for Rapunzel. So it's a little bit not super even. I've marked it here as the highest point in that bottle, and we'll see how long it takes me to use this. One pump every day in the shower to exfoliate the hands. This is a very gentle exfoliant, which is why it does get used every day, but I would just like to get this worked out of my collection and know how long it takes me to go through one of those items. All right, next up was Nightmare Before Christmas. So this project is all about having some Halloween-focused items, which is appropriate for this time of year, or we can bring in Christmas-related items. I decided to go with a Christmas prompt. I know I did that last year with this project as well, but this item is literally perfect for it, and it's technically expired because that's how it came to me into my collection. It is Bath & Body Works Twisted Peppermint. Can you get any more Christmassy than a Bath & Body Works Holiday Traditions scent? This is their pocket back. Scent notes are going to have to be up on the screen. This one expired in August of this year, so 2025. This was a declutter from a coworker, and she gave this to me in September, so it's been in my collection for about a month. It's been in my purse, so it's gone a little bit more use since it came to me like this. Oh, that is so crooked. Oh no, look at that. Anyway, this scent, I am not a Twisted Peppermint girl. I wish there was more of like vanilla in this, because then that might be nice, but not a big fan of this scent. I want it out. I am starting at that mark right there, so just under half of the product left. Oh, we'll see if we can get through it. And for its Patting Cats and Dogs, I have done this full project in its entirety, so feel free to check out the playlist. I went with the prompt of Border Collie, so something that takes no skill to use. And I decided perfume sample, because literally you just spray it. That's it. So I have an EDT here. This is the Classique. It looks like this in its full-sized bottle. This one has notes of orange blossom, ginger, rice powder, and vanilla, according to the little insert here. So I have not used this before. I will mark this because it's October, like vanilla kind of scents seem really good. I can't smell anything yet, so we'll see how many uses I get out of this. But yeah, that is such a dark color. But yeah, it makes sense. Vanilla, ginger, yeah. So we'll play with it and get some use. Now, in terms of goals for next month, yeah, it's going to be 2 of the 3 new items I rolled in. Hopefully I can get through the Bath & Body Works Pocket Back in Twisted Peppermint. And then, obviously, the perfume sample for sure will happen. So for sure 1, but hopefully 2 rollouts, because I just really don't want Twisted Peppermint kicking around. 1, because I don't really like the scent, and 2, because it's technically expired. So let's make sure I get some use out of it before it progresses too far and is completely useless. But those are my goals. I should make some good progress on the other items, but that is everything for my 3rd update for Throwback 30. So if you enjoyed this update, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe so you don't miss my next update or any of my other panning content. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.